Mamuina kwaba at the bank assertive na etifo yanani ni nkonkohwe eye NDC amanyukunum na eye owura Atuguba akika nsɛm etifo ne ho akye ne papa yi a anya asɛm ketwa na nsɛm yi na ne sitina eye Supreme Court the apex court of the land from the final ruling ba bonte concerning nsɛm bi a ekoso e parliament na eye NDC Atuguba na adreso no sesa bekeka na adre wom se oye onimira oye lawyer na so etifo wa mana no anya ne de amokeka nsɛm etia the Supreme Court and I say the apex court of the land. Now lawyer Morris Ampao ejibre echeche mutiti the Supreme Court court about empo 7 coup d'etat krabe si wo man mu mostly they do away with the executive, they do away with the legislature, but they will never do away with the judiciary. We say and bana for so many years. They don't do politics, they are public servants. The judiciary we are studying for what from rapper and some kitwa. It's for NDC Atuguba any Mbradenya, it's for some kitwana. I didn't upon an awesome no more fun Accra High Court and I say any other court too. Since of course it's here Supreme Court, more judge no based on the Supreme Court level. We purchase sense some opportunity for papa no tia sem bi pina kuna kwa distance mu ntwe mu mbra ne tie nsema lawyer Morris Ampao so sa editu da ho no mbra medamu ina sese mo hwe
entertaining activity any bibi be undermining the authority and bibi nso be exposed to public ridicule and because at the end of the day the Supreme Court no that is any your last hope anytime you coup we normally do away coup makers they can do away with the executive. You talk about Gua. We shut down parliament. In fact, almost dissolve parliament. But at the back coup makers sustaining the most the judiciary. Since time memorial, could be a new war. Coup maker say, oh, may the judiciary not have to form that. Because that institution, one, a political, meaning your politics. Only public servants and if you so na because some yankofu bi omasuambra na amokokura na if you so practicing law no for so many years administrative justice for so many years and so yankofu bi they are few and judges and lawyers no they are not many and you know only the justice in order to ensure say we resolve disputes in our country and you know judiciary was special role bi a player and say ye bibi na undermine the authority of the judiciary na before me man pese Ghana for enkai kakra producer but just Atuguba bra election petition ne kosono the way akakra bi officer here dealt with the people
and the previous warnings of this court concerning contemptuous comments, utterances, and attitudes towards this apex court of Ghana, issued just on the 24th day of June 2013. He has apologized and withdrawn the same before this court, and has further undertaken to repeat the retraction by 6 p.m. today. We have also considered with admiration the pleas put in on his behalf, both in chambers and in open court by lead counsel, for the parties on both sides of this case. We have, however, noted with great concern the steady decline of respect for the authority of the judiciary, the third arm of government of this country, over the past years. It appears that the warnings of this court, particularly that of the 24th day of June 2013, have not been taken seriously. It is quite apparent that the pompous show of private power in the pursuit of the right to engage in political organizations and activity by which the passions of the humble members of society are stirred up on deliberately false political propaganda is a recipe for chaos and conflict in this country. We have seen the Kenyan precedent in this context, and much as we are concerned not to exercise our undoubted powers as a court of law with iron fist, we cannot allow the emergence of over 90 subjects in this country, as we said on the 24th day of June 2013. However, in order to show that we mean well for this country with regard to the exercise of our awesome powers, we have decided to stop short of invoking our powers of contempt, and we invoke in the alternative our power to control the attendance of our proceedings as a public court by members of the public. we take judicial notice of the fact that Mr. Samuel Awuku has been attending the proceedings of this court in this ongoing case. We think that the exclusion of Mr. Samuel Awuku from attending the proceedings of this court for the rest of the duration of this case should suffice for a start in this direction. That is our delivery.
Thank you.
Now, we've given you full opportunity to demonstrate how mighty you are, and we hope you've done so.
My lords,
Do you now realize your real size
yes,
in this country?
Yes, my lords.
Good. You are discharged.
Thank you, my lords.
Justice William Atubiga. Yes, you see the way Justice Atubiga presiding over the Supreme Court, the judiciary, or dealing with Samuel Awuku and MPP elements. Committee contempt. Feni die no bo ama Supreme Court judges no. That do free from the reading of the judgment no. The book free say politicians mo mwade na mo fu say man dey mo dia. Mo pese mo dey respect no bo ma judiciary no. Enti no in fact or send a signal and baby I am about say John no. Or the thing that term reduce you no to the level. Send a signal. Na Ghana nya hunde koso. Na ye nya edi ni die no bu e ma judiciary no. Now what is happening today? The same judiciary headed by the Chief Justice Tokunu Atina case so involving a federal case and the Attorney General and the Speaker of Parliament. Now the same Supreme Court judges 5 a rule say almost jurisdiction have been properly been invoked, meaning case na ye file womanim no ye file womanim mo nya copies almost share the proceedings, almost share documents no, almost share the process no, almost come to a conclusion 5-0 say 1 the applicant no are invoking jurisdiction in terms of interpretation of the constitution, and the 2 no almost facts and the evidence before almost say just when I say Speaker of Parliament is trying to breach the constitution. In fact, we're breaching the constitution because the question of interpretation ama what taking decision here was led to the sacking of 4 MPs. And you know, based on that, no, to me say best topple the breach no under Article 1 and 2 and Article 130 of our constitution. 5 Supreme Court judges like Justice Atubiga over 2 or more no retire. Now, Justice Atubiga after retirement, not the Supreme Court have spoken, and people the same way Justice Atubiga can say na Ghana for Mumbu Court no. Among for starting say omudidi Supreme Court for the judges na term. People as among for can kwasi asem ebini say atuk when say mama yariga mama yariga MP ono fraud cases bebre wo court. Just say Supreme Court judges they are not knowledgeable. If I say me hukumu sami jemfimu the kind of things that attack these Supreme Court judges and the Supreme Court undergo because of a ruling and an order. In the midst of all this, Justice Atubiga didn't see the need. Say people are misbehaving. Among for undermining the authority of the Supreme Court, he didn't see. Said they are insulting and engaging in contemptuous behavior. And now worry tie and in retirement, no, Justice Atubiga granted an interview as a judge. Know what I know, say, who a judge are. You don't speak to the public. You must hold that position in high esteem. I am misconduct. Say a judge grants it